Hi students, Mr. C here. As you can see, our epoxy table, we have just the last coat, one coat left to go ahead and finish this up. So what I want to do is go ahead and pour the last coat, but if you remember, every coat so far, we have added some type of dye or color to the veneer. Well, in the very last coat, we're not going to put any color inside of it. So what we're going to do is going to go ahead and pour our last 1/4 inch in here. So I have our epoxy resin makeup, same manufacturer, a 2-to-1 ratio. 2 resin pumps to 1 hardener pump makes a batch, and we just need enough just to go ahead and finish up the last little bit. I have moved the veneer table over to an area that has a lot less dust or no dust, and I'll be covering this later to make sure no dust gets inside of it, so that way we can protect the top coat surface. Okay, so here we go. And these are new pumps, so there, 1. This should be pretty neat. We have quite a bit to do yet after this is done. This last coat of epoxy is completed, but we have to take the sides, the form off, then we have to panel sand or wide belt sand the top to get this completely smooth, and then we'll coat the edge of the top again with 1 more coat of epoxy. We'll cut the ends and the sides to be perfectly square, and then we will start polishing the whole thing. So we're just moving along real well here, and then we'll be discussing with you the understructure and the process of that very shortly. I'm pretty excited about the way this is going to all look, and remember, this could be yours. Almost, not quite enough. Okay, I'm going to take these, move these out of the way. Okay, and as you remember, we're going to go ahead and we're going to have to mix this pretty thoroughly for the next 7 to 10 minutes to make sure everything bonds together real well, so that way it goes ahead and has a proper amount of time before it solidifies. So what I'd like to do right now is go ahead and I'm going to turn off the camera, and I'll bring you back when I'm ready to pour this, and then show you bringing out the bubbles to make sure that this is as clear as possible. Last thing we want to have is bubbles in the finished surface. Okay? So remember, I'm Mr. C in the shop, and this is the epoxy resin or epoxy wood creation table. And I'll be just mixing this up for the next about 5 to 7 more minutes. Okay? So until next time, I'm Mr. C. Bye.